Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Antonio Cheeks, and I'm coming to you today with a quick video on something that I've been seeing and hearing over the last couple of months. It's a quarter into the year, and if you have started out on a goal and a plan, and this is a time where you check to see how are we doing with our plan. So I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been hearing. People have been asking me questions about this. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm getting a lot of questions about this. And it's what I've been seeing in the arena when it comes to wellness and health, and the frustrations that two types of people are having. The first type of people that are involved in this and have this frustration are the consumers who are trying to reach a certain goal and may or may not be having the type of success that they are planning or wanted to have. The other group of people that are finding this themselves frustrated are the fitness professionals, whether it be a personal trainer, a group exercise instructor, or someone of that nature, yoga or something like that. And here is the thing that is frustration for both parties, both sides of the playing field, and that is compliance with behavioral modifications. Yes. Both sides of the coins are very frustrated with this. The consumers are like, well, I don't want to give up everything to get in shape. Why do I have to do this? And there's this push to make these behavior modifications. And I'm talking about modifications that are happening when you're not with your fitness professional, when you're not in the gym. Because these, like 23 hours of the day, is where you're in control of that. On the other hand, it's the fitness professionals that know we need to do A, B, and C to get a certain result, like a doctor. You go to the doctor and the doctor says, okay, we've done an assessment. Based on the assessment or the things that we've looked over, we checked everything out, and yes, there is a deficiency or something that we need to correct. And then your doctor typically will give you a regimen or a prescription or something like that to correct it, because the doctor knows best. So there's this push here. And so I wanted to take time out today and kind of like give my opinion on what may help. I know how it is, because when I used to train, individual personal training people on a regular basis, I would get frustrated. So I know how it feels. I also know how it feels, from a client perspective, not wanting to give up certain things because it's part of your life. And I believe you don't have to, me personally, I don't believe you have to give up everything, because everything is about modification. But here's the thing I think we both need to focus on, both sides of the coin, and that is what we called knowing. Instead of focusing on the goals and just strictly goal seeking, let's focus on the reasons why we have the goal in the first place. Or in other words, what's your motive? And typically when I work with fitness professionals, in the past and trying to help them, grow their business and really make a connection with their clients, they really didn't understand this. They thought I was talking about the surface-wise or motives. For example, the aesthetic part of it or the cosmetic part of it, when we're talking about the way I want to look, or someone might say, I want to lose weight. Or I want to get into a size, 6 or 8 pair of jeans or something like that. That is great goals. Those are great goals. But they may be just surface as far as the motives are concerned. So here's what we're looking for. Here's how you know when you really got the right motive, I believe. Number one, the motive for what you really want in life will have someone other than you attached to it. I know, right? It's not just about you. Somebody else, when you really got the right why, it's bigger than you are. And someone else is typically attached to it. That's number one. Number two, there is typically an emotional attachment to it. So let me give you an example of a surface type motive and how we can go deeper than that and find out what is the real motive. For example, I remember back when I was personal training, we used to always ask the questions why, not to, challenge, or dismiss what you just said, but I knew that there was something deeper behind it. Here's a case in point. So let's say someone came and said that they wanted to lose weight. And so instead of just accepting that as their real reason, you know, we would dig a little bit deeper to find out what sparked the reasons for you to want to lose weight. And we would go through that series of questions to find out, okay, what sparked that? And then, you know, questions like, well, what would it mean not only to you, but your loved ones or someone significant, someone other than yourself? What would it mean if you met that particular goal? So what we're trying to do is move to a point where it's not just about you. I know it's hard to believe that, you know, your wellness goals or your fitness goals are not just about you. They're about generations to come. Because people are watching what you are doing, and what you do will change people for the better. So then the question might be, well, as we start to ask more questions, once they met their goals, we start to find out that it's not just that they want to lose weight. Maybe they had what we call sometimes a significant emotional experience, where maybe they found out that some of their numbers were off, like they have high cholesterol or high blood pressure, and it's like, wow, really, that's really the real reason that I want to lose weight to look better. It's that deeper underneath surface stuff. So you have to dig for that. You know, on both sides, you have to really find out what is the real motive behind what you want to do. And I think once you have that, compliance to behavioral modifications are easier when you have, one, my family is counting on it, and two, you know, it's not just about me in a sense, and three, there's some type of emotional tie to it. I mean, it has to happen. So here's why this is so important. If by chance you do not feel like doing what's necessary, you can always turn back to those real motives, the real motives or the real why you're doing it in the first place. And for you fitness professionals out there, this is a great tool for you to remind your clients about why they signed up with you in the first place. Not that, you know, remember you said you wanted to lose 10 pounds. That's not going to get them back into the gym with you. It's deeper than that. It's remember how we were planning to make sure that you are there to walk your daughter down the wedding aisle in a couple of years from now. See, that's going to get me to, okay, let me get on in here and do what I got to do. Or remember when you said that, and we discovered together, we uncovered and we just came to the conclusion that this is a game changer for you, that if you don't do these things, your life will never be the same. That's eye-opening stuff. So you want to bring those real, and consumers, you want to make sure, don't just think about it from the surface aspect of it. Think about the impact you changing your life is going to have on generations to come. And let's get it done. So again, I just want to give you a quick video on that. I haven't done a lot of videos in a while, and people have been seeing me and say, hey, when the next video coming out? When the next video coming out? So I said, all right, let me just do something real quick. So here it is, quick and easy. But I want you to stay tuned, because I'm going to start doing this more frequently, and I'm going to make it easier for you to get the videos and trainings that are going to be coming up for the rest of the year. And as always, feel free to forward this on or pass this on to a family member or friend that you think it might add some value to, okay? Well, again, this is Antonio Cheeks, and I want to thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you on the next time. Take care now.